This week, I would like to present Chapter 17, Position 1, Supporting an Increased Amount of Academic Freedom in Schools. Academic freedom in schools has many parts to it, such as mascots, or use of phrasing in schools, such as sitting Indian style versus cross-legged. But I would like to focus on the censorship and banning of media, specifically books and movies like Huckleberry Finn, Catch-22, The Great Gatsby, and my personal favorite, Harry Potter. I would like to show you a clip of censorship occurring in Hogwarts by Dolores Umbridge and tie that in to how censorship is being affected in our schools today.
Please to know, from now on, you will be following a carefully structured, ministry-approved course of defensive magic. Yes.
There's nothing in here about using defensive spells?
Using spells? Well, I can't imagine why you would need to use spells in my classroom.
We're not going to use magic.
You will be learning about defensive spells in a secure, risk-free way.
What use is that? If we're going to be attacked, it won't be risk-free.
Students will raise their hands when they speak in my class. It is the view of the ministry that a theoretical knowledge will be sufficient to get you through your examinations, which after all is what school is all about.
And how's theory supposed to prepare us for what's out there?
There is nothing out there, dear. Who do you imagine wants to attack children like yourself?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Lord Voldemort.
Even though Dolores Umbridge is using censorship for her own agenda, she brings up a good point. And it's a point that I absolutely disagree with. She says that theoretical knowledge is sufficient to pass the test, it's sufficient to graduate school. And that's opposite of what we are aiming for our students to learn today. However, some of this fear of teaching controversial things is because of pushback. Sometimes it's pushback from parents. Over the last 30 years, somewhere between 400 and 500 books have been challenged by groups of parents. Therefore, teachers are forced into being cautious, or they choose to severely limit their topics to the point where there is no side to take, there is no point to argue. And whether teachers are cautious or not, they're not always backed by people who should be with them. Teachers are not always backed by unions or court systems. They have a tendency to flip-flop around. In the case of Tinker versus Des Moines Independent School District and the case of Garcetti versus Ceballos, in one time, the courts took the side of the school, favoring the students, and in another case, they took the side of the parents. And so you never know what you're going to get. However, I'm hoping that we can loosen the reins on banning and censoring. As teachers, it's our job to promote critical thinking, and critical thinking is not done inside of a small box. It's not always a 5-paragraph essay. Students are seeing information everywhere in the media, in their community, and we need to have them be able to process it. In order for students to be able to distinguish sources, we need to give them a chance to practice that. And school can be a safe place. Releasing your thoughts and your views on social media or in a workplace can be something that could affect you. Whether you're being pushed back by your coworkers or whether you're getting negative comments from people you don't even know. We need to have students practice forming opinions and ideas in school. And we can help them find reliable sources, and that in turn will help our students become better citizens. We will know that when our students make an argument, that they're making an argument that's founded on reliable sources, and that is what we want to do with our teaching. My references can be found on the posting.